What's going on, guys? My name is Soslana Banakov. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing the trades that I've taken Monday and Tuesday morning on US30 and Nasdaq. I'm currently doing a challenge with instant funded prop firm. If you're familiar with them, let me know in the comments. I'm currently just trying them out. I've bought a 50K account. I don't want to go crazy and go for bigger accounts. Let me see how they do business, and then I'll go for bigger accounts. But before we go to the charts, let me introduce myself by showing this little clip, okay? Let's go.
This kickboxer and wrestler stands at 5 feet 7 inches tall and fighting out of Deerfield Beach, Florida. He is Soslana Banakov.
Man, Soslin is somebody special. I train with him at American Combat Gym in Boca Raton. This kid is an explosive power striker. I've trained with him myself, man. This kid has serious power and serious explosiveness, and I'm really excited to see him go tonight.
And on February 18th, I'm coming to put on a great show, as I always do. I don't have any particular fighting style. I'm just a complete MMA fighter. I don't have to hate my opponents. I don't take this personal. This is just only business.
I hope you guys enjoyed it, okay? Now let's actually get to the charts. Trade number one, US30. So I was looking at the US30. First of all, I'm not looking at the higher time frames. Dude, I know a lot of you guys stay with a weekly, monthly, you know what I mean? I just like to look at the 5-minute, 15-minute charts, I don't care what the markets did like a month ago, last week. I don't care about none of that. I wanna see what the markets are doing today, okay? So in this example, we have downtrend, right? We're going down. Looks like a channel, right? This looks like a channel. So if we're going to downtrend, if we're going down, we're gonna have this pullbacks, right? So all I did was, as we were pulling back up, all I did was I just jumped on a 1-minute time frame. When I saw this trend line break, I just simply entered the trade. That's it. That's literally it. That's all I did. Okay, so when I enter these trades, I open 2 different positions. Okay, so let's say if I want to risk 1% on a trade, I'm gonna take 2 different trades, and on each trade I'm only gonna risk 0.5%. Okay, so and once we hit 1-to-1, I automatically close one of the trades, and the other trade I closed when we hit about 1-to-2. That's all I did. If you guys want to show the proof that I did take this trade, let me open my instant funding. Let me see if I can. These 2 trades. So that's that. So on my day 1, I closed the trades and my profit was around 1,100, 1,200, somewhere around there. Okay. So then Tuesday comes around. I was looking at Nasdaq. I was looking at this trade. I did take a couple losses though. I did take 1 loss. I entered on my first trade when we start pushing above these highs right here, and I lost. It's okay. I didn't panic. Then I said to myself, okay, so since we don't want to push up, we're most likely gonna break this and continue, maybe take out this low. Okay, as we break out, enter this trade. I also lost this one. Okay, so sometimes I allow myself to lose 2 trades. Sometimes if I see there's a big potential that I can catch this move, I'm gonna risk the 3rd one. Okay, so on trade number 2, once I lost this trade, I was very cautious. I drew my support and resistance. There's my support, there's my resistance, and when I seen that we start breaking to the opposite side, I went for a buy. My stop loss, I believe original was around here. Okay, I almost hit my stop loss, but I didn't panic. It didn't get there. Then I was just start pushing up. I reduced my stop loss. Okay, I reduced my stop loss. I made my money back, and also a profit another $400 or $500. Here's another proof. As you can see, these are my losses, and then I managed to cash. I entered 2 different positions, as I said. Into 2 different positions. The reason you see three losses here is because one of the trades I enter only 1 position. Okay, and on the 2nd trade I open 2 different positions. Okay, sometimes I open 1, most of the time I open 2. Okay, so these 2 counts as 1 loss. This counts as also as 1 loss. Okay, so and on my winning trade I opened 2 different positions. One of them I closed around 500, the other one I closed around $1,000. Okay. That's literally it. Okay, guys, now let's talk about my strategy. My strategy is very simple. I don't use smart money concept. I don't use ICT, you know, I've studied them in the past, but I do not use them, you know, okay? It's just very complicated, guys. And trading, you have to keep it very, very simple. If you don't keep your trades very simple, then you're playing yourself, okay? You have to keep your trades, you have to keep your strategy very, very simple, guys, all right? I just simply use break and retest, and sometimes I use the breakouts. That's all I use, you know? And I use the proper risk management. And this particular challenge, I'm running a little bit aggressive because I'm trying to pass this challenge very, very fast, you know? My goal is to pass both phases in this week. We still have 3 trading days. I don't like trading on Fridays, but I think I'm going to trade this Friday, see how it goes. And like I said, I keep it very, very simple. Now, guys, if you want me to explain my strategy in details, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel, press that like button. You know, I really appreciate it. It doesn't cost you anything. Just don't be lazy. It takes half a second. Just click that button, okay? If you're interested, just let me know in the comments. Just stay on my channel. I'm gonna start doing a lot of videos explaining you my strategy in detail. So stay tuned, guys. You know, I'll see you next time in my next video, okay? That is it for today, guys. Peace.